Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable. NetApp Accelerator presents Future of Tech.
It's no secret that technology is completely transforming the way small and medium-sized businesses operate. From the local coffee shop that uses a countertop point-of-sale system to process its orders, to an online boutique that gives customers the option to track their latest purchase. Internet-enabled IT systems are making small businesses faster, smarter, and better organized. And that's exactly what NetApp is doing to empower its customers. A leader in data management and hybrid cloud, NetApp provides data across cloud and on-premises environments to accelerate digital transformation. In its commitment to enabling transformation, the company started its NetApp Accelerator initiative in 2017, which helps startups create market-ready products and solutions by providing access to the company's expertise, along with its ecosystem of partners and customers. This year, the theme for the initiative was powering futuristic technologies through business alignment, and the company left no stone unturned to plan the year's demo day.
At the NetApp Accelerator, we are proud to have enabled some path-breaking innovative technologies. This is a time when innovations and tech advancements have started to generate new market opportunities. With mainstreaming of artificial intelligence, security risks associated with large dataset computations is real and that exists. Future-proofing against security threats posed by quantum computing is real. In the last 2 years and over the last 4 cohorts, we at the Startup Accelerator in NetApp have crafted a diverse technology and business platform for deep tech B2B companies to make use of, collaborate and create enormous value.
AI ML is the main driving force behind digital transformation. It's not only transforming the business processes, it also is transforming the workforce.
We have understood what are some of the B2B trends that are happening within the startup ecosystem as such, as well as for us to be able to contribute our 25 years of experience. We bring in especially the technical and the business mentorship, potentially where companies can understand where they are going with respect to the trends and being able to potentially redefine or change direction for that matter.
6 months ago, we were a startup with a very cool technology and we didn't know where to put it. The acceleration in terms of our product development has been massive. So being here, sitting with NetApp, gave us a very good perspective into what the market is headed towards.
We now have understood every nuance before we go to the client, when we meet the client, and how quickly we can understand their problems and present them a solution, so that we really cut short the entire time at which any large organization would be spending.
We found an opportunity to actually integrate with one of the NetApp products. That gives us global access with the assistance of NetApp sales and marketing team. So the go-to-market strategy, especially as a B2B company, and NetApp being in the B2B space, has really helped us.
I think the biggest benefit for us is mainly around how we can validate the product quickly and how we can distribute and market it to customers.
We have identified 2 or 3 very pertinent and very critical use cases, and now we are at next stage where we have to work with them to put those use cases in place.
Equilibrium as a company is really focusing this year on our international expansion. NetApp has kind of enabled us to get the right contacts as well as build the right skill sets and infrastructure.
We've given them media training. How can they go about creating a media strategy, exposure to the media?
We at NetApp Accelerator have consistently had the privilege of having the best players in the tech field who bring to the table the right amount of passion, the right skill sets, and most importantly, the right attitude. We at NetApp have given them a nudge in the right direction to help them score high and win it big.
The demo day was flagged off with the opening addresses by Senior Director Engineering and Leader of NetApp Accelerator, Ajaya Motaganahili, and Senior Manager of NetApp Accelerator, Madhurima Agarwal.
2 years ago, we conceived of this program and launched it, right? I mean, it's a great testament to the innovation that exists in this ecosystem. We have worked with about 24 startups very closely. When we did this, the intention was to foster innovation in this ecosystem. There was a lot of buzz in the B2C ecosystem. We wanted to look at B2B, deep tech, something that NetApp understands pretty well. And we wanted to see what can we give back to this ecosystem, and we started with that. Once we rolled with that, we met some really phenomenal companies, right? And we partnered with 8 of those 24 companies that we worked with. So we did a study along with Zinnov, in partnership with Zinnov. And we wanted to kind of look at the ecosystem and say, hey, here's where B2B stands and here's where B2C is, right? So India was very well known for B2C. Sort of about 7,500 startups, we found about 30 to 100 of them are deep tech B2B startups. And then we actually looked a little bit keenly and we saw that in the last 5 years, this number had actually tripled. So we are looking at advanced tech, like we call it as AI ML, we call it as IoT. All of these form about 3/4 of that. Right? So this is a phenomenal number. So if any startup out there is looking to, hey, here's what I have an idea and where do I need to work, these are the places where you need to work. Shifting gears, right? I want to call applications for Cohort 5 today. From Cohort 5 onwards, NetApp will become a customer to the startups that participate in this program. So we will offer companies POCs that will be paid for. So these will be real-world, real-time problems that will be solved. And there will also be problems that we will together solve with NetApp for an end customer where our sales will actually partner with you. Solve real-world issues. Don't build a solution that's magnificent and go searching for a problem that it can solve. Solve a real problem. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and that comes in the form of acquisitions, that come in the form of fundings. You can even do an IPO. I'm sure one of our companies is doing that as well.
So through the 4 cohorts, the program has been helping startups build world-class products and solutions. The program allows the participants access to NetApp's extensive network of ecosystem partners, subject matter experts, and our customers to help them realize the maximum potential of their ideas. The startups have gone on to raise multiple rounds of funding. The current cohort, which is going to be presenting to you shortly on stage, has some exceptional offerings. From quantum-resistant cryptographic systems to AI-driven data extraction systems and smart predictive maintenance systems for Industry 4.0. They are all here to wow you. Ladies and gentlemen, the celebration today is not just for these 6 startups. It's for all the people who've gone through this grueling journey.
The MD of NetApp India and Senior Vice President Quality and Manageability Group, Deepak Visvasvarya, moderated a fireside chat with K. Vedheswaran, founder Again Rings. The theme for the chat was Direction Redefined.
What was it like in terms of being able to start in 1999 and what it is today? And perhaps you can share for all of the entrepreneurs in the room your journey and what you've learned out of that.
Key things that are different is one big thing that has changed is today I think entrepreneurs are able to get a lot more done with lot little, and I think technology is placed in a remarkable role. Doing startups now is past, everybody does it, so it's a lot more easy. We're not spending time trying to say I'm doing something new. To me, that's the biggest change that's happened. What I'm curious about is what drove you to do this? Why is NetApp getting into this?
We realized one of the things that we saw was that if we can actually help build an ecosystem of a really good, strong startup environment, it would actually help build some of the solutions, some of the global solutions that our customers actually. Our thought process was really to be able to build that kind of an ecosystem that can help.
NetApp Accelerator presents Future of Tech.
For the 4th edition of the cohort, 6 startups specializing in diverse technology ranging from cloud and security to data analytics and AI came together to pitch their product and ideas to a host of attendees, including venture capitalists, NetApp executives, and other prominent industry leaders on the demo day.
The challenge is to work out how to have the greatest customer intimacy. The reliance is then on an organization to extract maximum business value from both unstructured and structured data. With that, they need to do it efficiently and precisely. And that's where UniCreate is able to help organizations. And they do that using their extract technology. I'd like to invite one of the co-founders, Nitin Gupta, to join me now and talk about Team UniCreate and how they're changing the world.
$1 billion organization in Asia Pacific had just adopted a new process, and they were left with a backlog of about 15,000 bond documents. Now, this would have taken them 10 data analysts working over a period of 3 to 4 months to do all the data extraction. With Extract, however, the same work can now be done in about 3 weeks with only 2 analysts. Speed of adoption and ease of technology integration are more critical than ever for business success. On convenience, cost, and compatibility, Extract offers you all both power and flexibility in managing your own data extraction needs. This gives us an addressable market of roughly $4 billion. And over the next 2 years, our TAM expands to more than $50 billion, covering sectors including insurance and legal. We would like to offer you all our self-service online utility for production trials and in-house piloting.
Create a program around startups. Right? Startups need help. Startups, as was mentioned previously, 90% of startups actually fail within the first 5 years. What can we do to help and increase the longevity? So with that, we'll welcome Prakash from Securely Share.
We provide rich set of APIs to connect with enterprise systems such as core banking application, invoice application, payroll application, among others. To make it easy, we also provide plugins and add-ons for popular software such as Microsoft Outlook, Intuit QuickBooks. Today, I'm very happy to announce that we have also integrated Vault.Direct with NetApp Storage Grid. Thank you. Either the solutions are not comprehensive or do not scale to address large number of users. If the solution is convenient, it is not secure. If it is secure, it is not convenient. Securely Share brings them both together. We are currently running pilots at multiple wealth management companies and banks, starting with statements and documents intended for high net worth individuals, joint account holders, corporate accounts, where data security is even more important.
The startup that I'm going to introduce you is going to thrive on chaos. They have built fantastic technology which is going back to the probabilistic principles of quantum cryptography and trying to bring that into the real life. Let's hear from them. Welcome them. Thank you. It's QNew.
While prevention and detection capabilities exist today to prevent eavesdropping, they are based on mathematical complexities and are getting outdated. We at QNew Labs use quantum physics principles using a technology called quantum key distribution. This, simply put, means that any attempt to eavesdrop onto the key means that the key gets dropped and a new key is generated immediately. QNew offers India's first and patented quantum secure platform to give business resilience to enterprises. This technology would be used across all business verticals, such as banking, data centers, telecom, and the defense. The quantum cryptography market today is growing at a CAGR of 28% and is expected to reach around $2 billion in the next 4 years. QNew foresees a future of critical infrastructure built on a quantum secure foundation, and our product roadmap is in line with that vision.
To stage Ambuj Agrawal. He's a honors graduate, computer science graduate, and a co-founder of Zappi. And he's going to tell us Why is Zappy uniquely positioned to win in this red hot RPA market?
Zappy learns employee behavior at work, identifies their repetitive processes, and automatically creates automation for them. With Zappy's cognitive intelligence, no technical knowledge is required. Automation is created in minutes and is cost effective. It is used by accounting firms to automate their bank statement data entry to ERP systems. Zappy provides all the functionality of a robotic process automation software, but is easy to use like Excel. With Zappy, you can create process automation 30 times faster. We are democratizing automation so that every employee can get rid of their repetitive work. We are Zappy AI. Come and talk to us for trials and pilots. Thank you.
I would like to introduce Harit Soni. And Harit Soni is co-founder and director of Equilibrium. He is a well-known innovator in this space, and he's got stellar education credentials. He's received an award from MIT. He's a TEDx speaker, and he's been widely covered in various Indian and international journals and publications.
We can predict these outages or downtime nearly a month before it actually happens. That is the future. And at Equilibrium, we're building it today. Deployed our A3 approach, which is acquire, analyze, and act. Over a period of time, these algorithms started giving out automated alerts which identified a degradation in a critical component of a transformer of the facility. Timely action taken by the team there ensured that nearly 1,000 man-hours were saved by this action. And along with it, there was also energy saving that happened. Starting this year, we are going international. Our two immediate priorities starting this year. Number one, we want to have strategic international partners who can help us expand to Southeast Asia, Europe, and North America. And number two, we want to expand our product portfolio to cover new verticals in manufacturing and smart cities.
It's a small team of only 7 people, 4 co-founders. This company has actually taken on the two challenges that always are coming in the way. One is the security with which you can actually go down this path and start working on this secure AI. So this is Eder Labs, and to talk about Eder Labs, there is Sarath Satyanarayana.
Today, enterprises have to adapt to the world of AI. There's a problem, however. Barely 12% of the initiated AI projects are commercialized. Most still in the pilot stage. We have built Fluid, an enablement tool that helps run AI in a trusted environment while ensuring complete data privacy and ease of deployment. With Fluid, enterprises that are working with third-party AI models or solutions can now prove at any time to any authority that your information is safe, not just at rest or in transit, but also while it's being processed. We have been certified by Intel to offer Fluid Secure AI within this trusted environment using Intel SGX. Eder Labs is looking for POC partners to be able to accelerate the enterprise AI journey.
Conclusion of the fourth cohort of the NetApp Accelerator signals the maturation of technologies that we are actually dealing with. We are now finishing second anniversary of our accelerator program, and now we are entering into a new realm bolstered by the confidence of actually maturing 24 startups along the way. The technologies that we are dealing with are deep, basically AI, deep classifications, ML, quantum, security that is at a different level altogether. So we are now looking to take this forward, forge great partnerships, and move along. This has been a great milestone for the NetApp Accelerator program, and we are proud to have created a platform that's enabling maturation and development of new technologies and taking them to the markets.
We have seen a
phenomenal evolution in terms of the pitches that were done today from the 6 startups with the Cohort 4 was phenomenal. I got great feedback from investors. We've learned a lot in terms of over time in being able to build these programs, and we've made changes in our approach to be able to run this accelerator program over time, and focused really in terms of being able to help these startups with not only just technical and business mentoring, but really being able to get them access to market, get them access to customers, and how our sales team works very closely with these startups to be able to take them to market. I think that's been a set of evolutions that we have gone through.
The program started 2 years ago, and it started with the intent to foster innovation in the ecosystem. And that's something which we've been doing for the past 2 years. We've got startups, helped them become world-class, provided them with know-how and mentoring, and become market ready.
I think the amazing thing that I've noticed out of the Accelerator program is how the company has been able to bring its history and experiences and knowledge of over 25 years of being an amazing global technology company, and set that up as an environment for these wonderful startups with their inventions to actually make them enterprise ready at a greater speed. So I think that's a really key message.
NetApp Accelerator presents Future of Tech. Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.